What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So I have not made a video yet on this, and I wanted to collect my thoughts and opinions for a few days. This is the new Queen Studios human-sized life-size, human life-sized Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. There's actually a video on it. Let's watch this bad boy. Check that out. That's crazy. Did they really put it on top of the building for this video? Okay, check that out. I have not seen this. This piece is absolutely ginormous. 8 feet tall. Light up eyes. I wish those eyes were a little bit brighter. Looks like they're like flashing, sort of. That gun is huge. It's almost touching the ground. That's like that gun's probably 6 feet long. All right, yeah. Okay. Don't need to play that again. 150 centimeters wide, 110 deep, 7 foot 9 inches. Not quite 8 feet. Still, that is super freaking big. I feel like the video helps capture the detail a little bit better. I don't know. I mean, I could never put this inside my basement. This is something like, let's just say, for example, if I ever wanted this, it would have to go upstairs where I have vaulted ceilings. You know, I have 25-foot ceilings upstairs. I will say, I do think this is one of the better life size I've seen by Queen. Now, I don't even consider their Hulkbuster. I'm talking like the Iron Mans, the Spider-Mans. You know, I did like the Christian Bale Batman life-size armory, which is about the same cost as this. Or actually, maybe it's more. But if we're just doing just Batman, no armory, and all the Iron Mans and everything, I would say that this is the best life-size they've ever made. You know, it has the most presence and the most detail. One of my biggest problems with most life-size is I find that the detail is not quite as good when it's blown up so much, if you know what I mean. Some life size look really good because the detail matches the size. You know, like Blue Box Hyper's life size Kratos. Sometimes I wish I just would have bought that one as well. But, you know, I'm super happy with my bust. But, you know, like, I've seen a lot of life-size statues in person, you know, when I visited different statue museums in the Philippines and Comic-Cons and whatnot. But life-size, you know, like, the coolest for me has always been, like, the endoskeleton because it's a robot and it, you know, I feel like it works better. I do like the Iron Mans. You know, I've always considered getting, like, the Queen Mark 7 or Queen Mark, you know, like, 50. I like this a lot because it is a robot and the detail's there. You know, you look at that, the detail is definitely there. Now, you guys know I have my Queen Optimus from, you know, Dark of the Moon, life-size, human life-size. So it's basically just the bust of like this. I freaking love that piece to death. It is one of my top 10 favorite pieces in my collection. And I'm getting Bumblebee to go with it. You know, and that is my Optimus. This Optimus was from the Bumblebee movie, which I like it. It's more G1 style. Now, I did not grow up watching Transformers cartoon. I never saw it. Me, Transformers, I grew to love it from the Michael Bay films. So Optimus's look 1 through 3, that's like my Optimus. Hence, I got the bus because that's my Optimus. This isn't my Optimus. If you know what I mean. You know, like, if they did the Dark of the Moon version with his gun and maybe an energy sword, I think I'd be more tempted, especially if I didn't have the bust. I mean, having the bust does make it, you know, like, I'm not tempted on this, if I'm honest. Because, one, look at that price. And this is plus shipping. So shipping on this probably going to be $1,000, maybe more. I would state probably just, you know, this is $20,000 easily. It's going to be 20 grand. It's definitely super impressive. I think it is one of Queen's better, life size. I think anyone who gets this, it's going to be like an absolute just crazy piece in anyone's collection. You're definitely going to want to have like 10-foot tall ceilings at minimum to display this. I would say even still, I would prefer 12 feet or taller, because you want several feet ideally above, at least like a foot above his head, but 10 feet could work. Is it worth 20 grand though? Jupiter. I mean, a life-size Iron Man is about 12,000. So you're paying like 8 grand more to get this guy, who is definitely more detailed, has a gun. There's definitely way more detail in this. The base, it's okay. It's not amazing. It works though. I'm curious on that light up. Can you imagine if you have to remove the head to do because I believe with their life-size Iron Mans, you have to remove the head, press a button, then put the head back on. I'm curious if they're going to do that for this Optimus. I'll bet you they're going to. And imagine having to get a head at nearly 8 feet tall. You're going to need a ladder to turn the light on and off. Knowing Queen, they're totally going to do that. Queen is very, classic like that. Now, I do like this version of Optimus as well. I said it's not mine, but I still think it looks great. Like, it's a great-looking Optimus, no doubt. In the Bumblebee movie, he's literally only at the very beginning, and that was it. He does kind of look like this in, Beast Wars, more of this G1 look. I could not tell the difference between the two if, you were to show me this. If you asked me what movie it came from, Beast Wars or Bumblebee, I couldn't tell you. I'd be like, looks like him from both. And I do consider Beast Wars one of the better Transformer movies. Now, to be brutally honest, I don't care for the two main human cast. I don't care for those actors. I don't care for them. I prefer, my typical Michael Bay hot chick like Megan Fox, or, the hot chick. I like Mark Wahlberg the best. I like Mark Wahlberg. Shia LaBeouf is okay. He is kind of annoying. But I don't even know the Latino guy's name. But he's okay. Not horrible, but just not great either. But yeah, this is definitely an amazing piece. I believe it's limited to 99 edition size, shipping end of 2025. So, I'm curious, what is a deposit? $4,000 deposit. You better be sure you're buying this if you throw that deposit down. Because could you imagine losing $4,165 deposit? That would be insane. So, yeah, very, very cool. I'm sure anyone who gets this is going to be extremely happy. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime ultimate grail, especially for, big Transformer fans. Definitely, I'm a big fan, folks. I think it's amazing. Definitely something I'm not going to get. I mean, 1, the space, 2, the price. I'm not spending 20 grand, on this. I'm sure it's probably worth it, because if you think about it, I've obviously spent more than 20 grand on statues. I've spent, heck, $300,000, but I would rather have, 20 grand. That's basically the equivalent of 6 Infinity Studio life-size silicone busts. And I would rather have 6 silicone busts than 1 gigantic Optimus, if you ask me. I just find 6 silicone busts more impressive, more to look at, easier to display, easier to resell. This is something that once you get this, it's lifer. You're not selling that. That's a lifer. So, where a silicone bust is much easier to sell. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think of this Optimus Prime. Are any of you guys going to be picking this up? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.